Hi, my name is Kyungjae Lee. I'm happy to present Don't Die Diver. As the name suggests, the mission of this game is to keep the diver alive. I'll start by introducing the reference game you might be able to relate to and tell you why my game is better. Then we'll see how the original drawings transformed into the real game. We'll also do the demo and wrap this up by sharing some highlights of this game. Now let's get started. Don't Die Diver is inspired from Flappy Bird, very famous simple mobile game. While the core mechanics is very similar, everything else is different. Don't Die Diver takes the underwater theme. It's got realistic sound effects, better graphics, and better flow channel that will keep the player deeply engaged. Next up is the drawings and realizations. There are 4 main screens in this game, namely the title screen, the play state screen, the game over screen, and the ending screen. First off, this is the original sketch of the title screen, and beside it is the actual game screen. Same for the play state screen, the game over screen, and finally the ending screen. Now, I think it's a good time to take a look at the demo. We'll get back to our discussion afterwards. So this is the title screen. You can either start playing or quit. Let's go ahead and play. The guide message goes away on the first key press. So until score 5, it's kind of get to know phase. You're free to explore, and there will be no enemies. Let me introduce our first enemy, Jellyfish, at score 6. And at score 11, rocks appear. At score 16, sharks show up. And finally, at score 21, iceberg is injected. That was close. So, from this point on, the difficulty level will be controlled by the combination of enemies' behavior, which I'll talk more about in the later section in this presentation. Let's jump over to the score 50s to save some time. You see, rocks and iceberg are notably closer to the diver now, and enemies appear more frequently. Let's wait for his last moment here. Wait. There you go. So this is how you die. You'll be given a medal based on your score, and the best score will be kept here. Let's play another round, but this time we'll die early on purpose. I'm gonna skip over to the death. So no medals for sub-20s, best score is kept correctly, and your score here. Click X to quit. So this is it, and now you are at the ending screen. Okay, I'm gonna close this window for now. And now we are back to our discussion. So, last but not least, here are some of the highlights that I want to make. First of all, This game used my own fonts all throughout, which I named KJ Studio. All graphic arts are created during the process of game development, so nowhere in Google you'll be able to find the exact same ones. Pretty neat. Also, I spend a good amount of time to come up with algorithms to keep the player in the flow channel. As you can see now, up until score 20, the difficulty level is controlled by injecting new enemies. But what next? The way I've done it is by using the score weighted random functions for each enemies. Here's the logic behind it. By using properly chosen lower bound function f and the upper bound function g as parameters for a random function, I was able to implement the difficulty level gradually increasing with score, but not in a linear manner. It's fluctuating between. So that's all for this presentation. I hope you enjoyed it and thanks for watching.